Hello everyone, thank you for attending. I'm Lea Kierbel, Product Marketing Manager working for Airbus Defence and Space, Geospatial. Today I would like to present, so what if we could replicate our world to predict the future? So it's really about digital twins. And I would like to illustrate that with notably a partnership that we have done. Just give you a little bit of overview of what digital twins are. So let's start. So urban world is full of challenges. I would like just to set this big picture for you to understand why we need digital twins. Challenges, especially for urban management. So by Benny, we mean brittle, anxious, non-linear, incomprehensible world. The first challenge I would like to highlight is super cities with demographic and urban growth. So by 2030, 60% of global population will live in towns and cities. The landscape will be characterized by vertical urbanization, urban sprawl, with numerous megalopolises blooming. The second challenge is the fact that the world is on the brink of war, with crisis and defense really building up. So wars and conflicts are on the rise and expanding globally. So cities are really vulnerable places because they are nerve centers of nations where decisions are made and where power is gathered. So the third challenge is the world warming up, so the recurrence of extreme weather events. So we've seen in 2024, this was the year of flood all over the world. And last summer, we also had wildfires. So the cities are once again vulnerable to these effects. They are particularly exposed to climate risks. For example, we can say that 570 cities representing 800 million people are projected to be exposed to sea level rise and storm surges by 2050. So we'll also see the phenomenon of urban heat island intensifying. This represents 1.7 billion people that could be affected. And so we estimate that cities can be up to 7 degrees Celsius hotter than surrounding rural areas. So in the end, environment and cities are at stake with their resilience being tested. So let's see how the virtual twin and the virtual twin of the Earth could help tackle such challenges. So first, let's explain what a virtual twin of the Earth is. So it's a digital replica of the Earth, translating the real world features into a digital copy, a digital environment. So it's an immersive, interactive, virtual experience. And effective strategies to be built, they require, let's say, deep understanding, so really a 360-degree view of how a city, it's a complex ecosystem. So how it evolves and reacts, especially to climate change, to extreme weather events. It's shaped by both natural forces and human activities. So these human activities can be simulated thanks to this virtual twin of the Earth. You can really model human activities, understand their impact on the environment, and anticipate solutions for improved living conditions. So it's really about shaping a better world and making it more sustainable for everyone. So therefore, we try to reduce the risks. We try to make the cities more resilient, anticipate future challenges, and thanks to a virtual twin, really built on a realistic 3D Earth observation model, we can make informed decisions and do urban planning, disaster management. So it's not only about visualization of the future, but really giving ourselves the chance to influence it and to build it. So now, we, Airbus, I would like to present a concrete case through our collaboration with the company Dassault Systèmes. So together, we have set up a virtual twin of the Earth. So this was our project with the convergence of 2 industrial initiatives. So from 2 complementary partners which are leaders in their own area. So first, Airbus Defence and Space with its geospatial entity, a global leader for satellite imagery, and Dassault Systèmes with their brand SIMULIA, a leading provider of 3D modeling and simulations. So the project started in 2020. It was sponsored by the French Space Agency, supported by the government as part of the France Relance initiative, which is, it was post-COVID industrial revival and recovery program for the French industry, French economy. And in this case, so Airbus delivers realistic 3D models, the 3D databases that can be reused, and they can cover any area of interest in the world. So it's really broad. And for Dassault Systèmes, with their brand SIMULIA, they are able to foster innovative use cases because SIMULIA is a piece of software. It's a software which is able to simulate several physical properties. So there's really a wide range of physical properties, physical phenomenon you can simulate at different scale. So in the end, it's about really promoting new services and new use cases. I continue. So I would like to break it down for you. If we want to set up a virtual twin of the Earth, how does it work? So let's see that together step by step. So this is where Airbus moves in first. This is the first step. We need to lay the foundations, and in this case, we do that with geospatial data, so with satellite imagery. I will explain a little bit more. So so we are able to produce 3D models, which are industry versatile, and with which you can do many applications. So you can support visualization, simulation, analysis, modeling. So it's really a replication of the world. And in this project, we, Airbus, have architected several cities. So we produced the one you can see there, so Dubai. We also produce Cape Town, Lyon, Paris, and other cities. So really here we did that thanks to the satellites, so thanks to the photogrammetry, really combining this technique with an accurate 3D modeling thanks to our algorithms to provide these lifelike digital foundations. So so this is what we benefit from. This comprehensive Earth observation constellation. This is what we operate. So it provides, let's say, a good, varied range of resolution, swaths, revisits, capabilities, acquisition modes, frequencies. So really offering top-notch data and accuracy. So I will describe a little bit. We have, let's say, the best resolution we can offer. It's the Pleiades Neo at 30 centimeter. We have Pleiades 50 centimeter and Spot at 1.5 meter. So this is the resolution. This is the optical constellation. And we also benefit from radar constellation, Terresar, X, Antonomix, and PASS. So, why opting for satellite imagery? So what are the benefits? I will say that you have, let's say, the capacity to acquire any area on Earth. You can overcome obstacles. You can access remote areas that are difficult to map with ground-based sensors, with aerial sensors. So really overcome any constraints. So, as I say, you have a worldwide satellite coverage. Thanks to the SWAF, you can cover large areas. You have daily revisit in particular with Pleiades Neo. And we have good accuracy and resolution going down to 30 centimeter, in particular, if you exploit Pleiades Neo. Then, how do you produce 3D thanks to that? So, 2 techniques. The first one for the optical constellation, which is photogrammetry. So, it's about, it's a passive sensor capturing stereo and tri-stereo acquisition images. And then with the algorithms, we produce 3D models. We also operate the radar constellation. So this is another technique called interferometry. And so the synthetic aperture radar, it's an active system, as you might know. So we send microwaves to the Earth. They are backscattered and captured by two satellites, so one emitter and one passive receiver. So that's it. And now I would like to show you, to showcase one of our latest 3D models in Italy. So this is the latest one we've produced. So let's go for a flyover. Yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the view. So indeed, we map the world in 3D, as I said. We offer realistic 3D models, like the one you can also see there with Cape Town, and a wide range of elevation data. So we have global off-the-shelf high-resolution data, so at 5-meter resolution. With Pleiades Neo that I presented earlier, we can do elevation, so digital elevation model, both surface model and terrain model at 0.5 meter. And in the end, we cover a broad resolution range going down to 0.5 meter with a good absolute vertical accuracy down to 1 meter. So that's it for the range of products and layers that we can provide. I continue. So this is the second step. Now it's Dassault Systèmes' turn to enter the stage. So they have their magic wand, which is SIMULIA. So this software, as I said, is able to simulate various physical properties. And here, this is over the city of Sydney that we mapped in 3D. We defined 4 use cases that we, so 4 scenarios, 4 use cases that we simulated. So the first one, it's aerodynamic simulations. So it's about pollutant dispersions related to industrial activity, to hazard, to vehicle exhaust. And we can simulate exceptional winds on structures, infrastructure. In the end, the goal is to reduce the pollution by really identifying the main sources and acting upon it. The second type of simulation, it's aeroacoustic. So it's about noise identification and the reduction of the noises by identifying, once again, targeting the sources, so train, vehicles, aircraft, whatever. The third one, I mentioned, you remember, a challenge at the beginning related to this. This is thermal management in a city. So possible sources of heat can be solar radiation, building temperature. You can also factors influencing like green areas, building materials that you use, the soils. So it's really about detecting and limiting the urban heat islands. Then the last one is the simulation of electromagnetic waves. So they are emitted mostly from antennas. So you can perform line of sight analysis. So for both purposes, first you can protect people or population from electromagnetic risks, but you can also decide, where to place the antenna, so at the right spot, really to make sure you have good connectivity. So yeah, there are also more use cases that I don't present there, but these are the main ones. So okay, now I continue with one example for which we made a video. Oh, okay. So this one is airflow and airborne pollutant propagation. So we are going to Sydney once again, and we will see, yeah. So I'll let you watch the video. Okay, we move one step further. So Okay, so to simulate this, two configuration. So there is a source, a pollutant source, which you can see, on the top, and the two configurations. So we have two variables. So first, the wind speed. So in one case, it was 35 km per hour. Second case, 30 km per hour, and the wind direction. So northwest, or so the first video stopped, but I think it was northeast. And in each case, so we see the dispersion of pollutants. So now if I should play it again, maybe one more time. So you can see what it looks like. Okay. Maybe let's continue. So the third and final step is, once you're able, so you have your digital foundations, you are able to simulate risks, to anticipate. So now you would like to make accurate data-driven decisions. So who are, let's say, the targets, the audiences? So I would say anyone related to urban mapping and planning, so government, public sector and institutions, urban planners, smart cities, private sector, industries, also insurance maybe. So for what use cases? So it's about optimizing energy performance, urban planning, transport, infrastructure development, the management of natural resources, the protection of the environment, disaster management, emergency response, modeling climate scenario policies, logistic planning, monitoring progress towards sustainability goals. There are plenty of applications. I'm pretty sure this is not exhaustive. So really want to support all these actors, toward their goals, and really to making the cities more resilient, more robust, and really able to anticipate risks and act accordingly to build the future. So the benefits of such, let's say, simulation, such virtual twin of the Earth, is that of course you can improve cooperation between decision makers, because you see the way you make it visual, it's really easy to convey your ideas and your messages. It's really easy to make it understandable. So you can anticipate, reduce risk, as I said, optimize your operation, reduce the cost, because you enter the digital world instead of, making simulations really on the field. So you play with the data, and it should be more cost efficient. You can improve planning and policy effectiveness, enhance the sustainability and environmental protection, increase overall preparedness and response speed, because you are more prepared, because you were able to anticipate and to map the scenarios, and you can foster public engagement and transparency. I will give one example about that. We had the city of Meudon in France. They had to tackle a challenge which was they had 3 urban heat islands. So they launched a tender, and so they received several proposals. They want to study the proposal, see what project has the more impact, the more benefits. So then the digital twin here act as a tool, to control the efficiency. Let's say, if these projects are really true and keep their promises, and they can see, so if we plant, for instance, trees, what kind of trees, and in this street, what can be the benefits? Will this reduce the heat in such streets? So it's really, for them. We don't think about that, but it's not only about, the people, building the infrastructures, but also the people, who need to make decisions and to choose the right project for their city. So really the public sector and city government, city authorities, the urban planners. I think that's pretty what I wanted to convey today. So thank you very much.